Max beat me to saying it. Oh well, I guess the stream's over then. Why would I continue streaming? Bye! No, but for real. Yeah, we're not racing tonight, and so there's not going to be any highlights of this. So this is purely for anybody either watching live, watching it back later on Twitch, or after it's gone from Twitch, probably. Maybe before it is, but regardless, anybody watching this back on YouTube at some point in the future. Why would I make highlights of a practice session? You know? I'm already behind as it is on GTA stuff. Like, I only just made highlights for this past weekend's GTA stuff today. Can't be bothered. Just not worth it. Although the videos have been performing better so far this year. Not that views mean that much on YouTube, it's more about the watch time, but the view counts are higher, which means that there's more watch time. That makes sense. So, not like it's not worth doing, but I think a change in format is needed. So, certainly GTA is getting the change a bit. FNR is yet to, but again, I'm not making highlights of this because it's practice, so who cares? Anyway, yeah, it's practice because next week is the 154 minutes of Florida Man. And I'm stupid enough to drive the prototype, so I'm going to die a lot because Max is mean and goes for accuracy rather than fun. It's not as bad as it was, he says. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, Callie. Also, the Stream Elements OBS plugin is being stupid and not really working all that well, so I can't see my Stream Elements feed. Which also has all the sub and bits and raid info, because split out the important stuff to one side and the less important stuff to the other. Or, no, I can't say less important, because follows are over there. Split up the content somewhat, you know? So it's like 50-50 between Twitch and, you know, the point is, I can't see shit, so if people do things, if I don't catch the notification, I'm not going to know what you did. Software is stupid like that sometimes. And yeah, you probably should get practice, Kelly. If you're sticking to the GT3, it's not going to be as bad. But practice is still important. Is there anything else? Did I hide my desktop? No. I always hide the icons on my desktop so you can't see how messy it is. Not as bad as some people's. It's not just a wall of icons at the very least. Yeah, I've got my shifter out because it's always plugged in, but it's completely useless, and it has pretty much been for a long time now. Callie, you should do GTs. You should definitely do GTs. You don't want to have to drive the prototype with no ABS. Press that. Do that. We're not even on the right scene. There you go. Anything else? I think I'm good. I could be nice and hop in voice, not that there's many people there. And, yep, the assists are set because they have been set for a while now. Because, again, nothing really happens that isn't just When was the last time we actually drove something that required a shifter? The last time we drove in 2024? The truck, specifically? I think that was it. Well, Callie, I'd also just say that the prototypes are less stable. A bit less cooperative. God damn it. Why is that fucking there still? They're not as fun to drive reliably as the GTs are. Yeah, Max, can you please fix that for next week? I really, like... The one on the F3 can stay. I don't want them on any of my other cars. Please. The F3 one gets to stay, though, because that one... Fair enough. That was there for so long without me noticing, it's earned its spot. Fuel... fuck it, why not? There's only 10 minutes left on the session anyway. Oh, right. Is real penalty even enabled? It's all there. Put it somewhere else. Yeah, you would. Also, can I have DLSS 4 in Assetto? I hear that it's actually pretty good. And it's not FSRR, importantly. You wish. Yeah. I don't desperately need it. Like, I'm still getting over 140 FPS at the moment. But last week with getting... Yep. I was getting, what? Low... On the low end towards like 120, which, you know, isn't a significant difference. And, isn't worth complaining about compared to most people. I drive through because I forgot to enable the fucking limiter. Yeah, I can tell. Just babying it for the first little bit is important, Max. But yeah, my point is, like, my frame rate isn't consistent, which is the problem. So having some level of extra, well, I guess, like, DLSS wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because FSRR is kind of shit, honestly. And, like I said, apparently DLSS 4 actually is better. And even though I only have a first-gen 20 series card, it still works, which is nice. Probably doesn't work quite as well, because first-gen 2080 Ti, but... Look-de-do. Yeah, we're never getting DLSS in this, obviously. It would be nice, though. FSR is the best we get, and so we get mediocrity. Sorry, AMD, but, like, legitimately, compared to what DLSS even has been, it's just not as good. It's good to have it as an option for those that genuinely need it, but it... Every time I enable it in this, I just immediately notice it, and it annoys me, versus I've been using DLSS in Satisfactory for quite a while, and it's not nearly as bad. I mean, FSR 3 might help. I probably could have stopped that if I had tried. It's not like it matters because I'm not going to be able to get an actual lap in because of the stupid penalty. That's also something, speaking of swapping DLLs, that's something I'm going to try with Satisfactory as well, because apparently you can just swap the DLLs for DLSS, and it just works if you run the right command. And you can actually get DLSS 4 in Satisfactory despite it not being supported yet. It'd be nice if that would come with 1.1. But I don't know. We'll see. Also, speaking of Satisfactory, Snut is gone as of today. Well, yesterday, probably at this point, because Europe, but... How long, Snut? Hopefully whatever he switches to from here on out treats him well. That was easily controllable. Yeah, stop being bad. Again, just the wheel spin in first gear out of the corner. Also, you can't hear him, but Nova's finding out about Race Essentials or Penalty System or whatever the fuck is causing it. Not Race Essentials, Real Penalty. The thing that actually sucks. Fortunately for him, there's only another 4 minutes in the session, so regardless of what he does, it'll be cleared soon enough. Don't go on the apron. I think he's also talking to his chat at the moment or something, so I kinda don't want to unmute as a result. Because he's not EJ. Oh well, it's just practice, so it doesn't really matter if I'm actually in voice or not. I'm really just taking it easy on the outlaps here. Because it doesn't matter. Especially because, you know, session ending. Can you stop doing that, OBS? Well, that's good to know. Thanks. I think one of the biggest things is just going to be remembering to actually use the pit limiter, since we haven't had to use that a lot in quite a while. That car, the car back there was still very much loose and sliding for a bit there, but traction control is actually good now. It's nice that you actually fixed it, because it was so infuriating knowing that it should be doing so much more and yet it wasn't. Praise you more? No. Unless you show up to GTA tomorrow and take part and praise me for what I've been doing. Then I'll consider it. Oh, lights came on. Not quite. Oh, so you can get a cutout there. Oh, there's shit penalty. What I used to call it? I feel like I had a name for it that had shit or something similar in it. Yeah, fair enough, Max. I don't care. I don't know how long it's gonna take for the server to reboot, but it should reboot at some point. Also, Max did put up a second server with nighttime racing practice. So sorry, I'm getting distracted by voice. But yeah, there is a nighttime server that I'll be switching to at some point to get some practice in that as well. Nighttime server is more for GPU practice. Yeah, it could be like that, don't it? Grip? Can we say no? Because, especially right now, what grip? Also, I'm assuming this is morning and not evening. Oh, now it is. Yeah. Now the lighting is correct. I'm gonna have no brake temperature. Gotcha, Max. Yeah, you know what doesn't help actual practicing, like trying to simulate in-race stints? Not being mentally prepared for it. Like, I'm not prepared to actually attempt to go as if I'm racing right now. You gotta be careful of those curves. guess. Yeah, no, traction control works. My tires are dirty as hell now, though. The fact that I can just floor it in the grass and it doesn't actually spin.
Go faster! No, you.
Gotta remember where to brake for there. They keep braking too early. Under 25 meters. Or whatever the boards are in. Sure. Only a little bit of locking. And then I understeered onto the curb because I, yeah, I don't have much in the way of front aero at the moment. Max. And this isn't GTA where I can just no-clip my way out of funky situations. Now I have to reset. I can kill the motor first, though. Oh yeah, we're at 88, aren't we? That's kind of weird. But it is Daytona. That is going to be problematic, though, in the race if that happens to somebody. Oh, for fuck's sake. My brake thermals are kind of there. Whoops. Is that what they call threshold braking? Yeah, that's... Okay, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever done that before. The hell was that bump? I'm just gonna reset because it's so close to pits. Also, it gives me a moment to do this. Okay. There we go. I feel like I was close there. Yeah, there's nothing saying I can't just do that, right? There he is. Please don't drive straight into the banking. So nice having full throttle range again. Yeah, I bet. Since you never use the clutch pedal, you can actually afford to do that. Although, honestly, like, if I ever had to do the same thing, I could probably get away with it too. Just give the clutch a bit of a dead zone. It would be fine. The important part is the middle of the treble on the clutch anyway. The top end, it doesn't really matter that much. And it's not like I have to use it much. Well, you don't need as much precision in the sim, Max. Trust me, having precision in real world is a different story. You do want it there. Yeah, and in AC specifically, it really doesn't matter that much. I'm definitely under braking for that turn initially. Oh, please, fuck you. I'm still up on my previous best. Not that that's saying much. Go that way. Microphone noises. One to two car lengths before the dash lines on the right end or something. That's your fault. Cool! No, I was gonna avoid the wall completely, but that's fine. If I'm stuck now because I had to wait. No. Yeah, the second horseshoe is definitely a spot people are gonna have problems with if they go off track. Sure. EJRA warranty does not cover going off track. What warranty? Well, I need some pit entry practice anyway.
That looked painful, Nova.
Somebody got kicked. Who the fuck is chatting in the fucking voice channel chat? God damn it. You know, on one hand, it's great that those chat channels exist. On the other hand, it's such a pain in the ass to deal with compared to just, like, not having it. Almost wish it wasn't a thing. Yeah, you are, Max. What's an Apex? Should we just port over the Apex props from GTA to AC so you can find them? Fuck you. I'll take that. Yeah, not dead. Barely. I very easily could have died in that. I didn't have the steering in the right way at the right time. I'll let go. What? Yeah, see, that's why I don't like these voice chats, because now I've clicked into the voice chat channels. I clicked into it, and I saw the message, and I closed it, and now I just have the stupid voice channel view open. I don't want that open. Now I have to go and switch to a different channel so I don't have that open. Not worth the push breaking points. Yeah, apparently. Honestly, I didn't entirely remember where to brake for that, so I was trying to see if that was still early enough, and it was not. Trying to look at messages on my phone because I didn't check all of them, but it's kind of difficult on the track. I was just trying the reverse entry line, that's all. Would not recommend reverse entry, honestly. Not that great. Oh, I just noticed that name. How? Why? Does it get confused because of the non-Latin characters? Oh, Latin. Well, either way, it just... Why is it showing more than 3 characters on the bottom bar? That shouldn't happen. And kicked. Well, at least I wasn't stuck. Oh, fuck off. Bust stop, yes. Good job, Max. That was too early. Whatever. Well, this is exactly why I'm doing this tonight. I can drive like shit now so that I drive slightly less like shit next week. Slightly. I completely missed the apex again. It's at least something. Sure, why not? Why not? Yeah, just rely on traction control. Not like it loses you time or anything. Whoopsies. The fact that that was almost immediately better than my best lap around here does not fill me with confidence about the last week. Also, that was shit. Means I'm going slow, basically. And I have been going slow. Brake more initially, dumbass. Not like that, though. $55, huh? I expect to spin out instantly. Well, didn't die yet. Good enough. Yeah, maybe, Max. Fuck off. Well, it's not just there. Definitely do not want to spin into the grass in the infield if you can help it. Okay, I'm down here now. Yeah, the fact that I am reliably getting stuck in the grass is, not good. Not good. Not great. One of those two. Either one works. No. Of course, yellows for stuck cars. I mean, if they get stuck in the same way I did right there, they're just gonna get reset to pits sooner than not. Also, why was the car driving literally right there? That's not safe. Touch the apron and it bounces you back up in a way that kind of just makes you shoot right back down onto it, which is not helpful. Almost had it. Oh, that wasn't illegal. Interesting. Yeah, quite possibly, Max. Honestly, this lap should have been an invalid lap. Would have been invalidated earlier, so whatever. You also have to remember, with the way that my brake pedal is configured, with the ridiculous level of gamma that I have put into it. Flanked. Please go forward and don't get stuck. Yeah, because of the way that my brake setup is, I'm just naturally inclined to go lighter on it sooner. It's better not fully removed. Yeah, I'm well aware. I mean, after all, I saw that one video you posted yesterday or whenever it was. Ooh, that's spicy. Yeah, I think 54 is a bit too far rearward. Of course, it would help if I just straight line brake there more, like that. It'd be extra spicy if you downshift into first late, especially T1. Yeah, that makes sense. You can see the spiciness just there, the way that the car behaved. That was a bunch of dirt in track. Gee, I wonder who did that. Definitely wasn't me. Nope. Yeah, I mean, I don't completely hate 54. But I think the better choice would be like 0.4. It still just wants to move so much, though. Yeah, I feel like I was steering to the right more than the left there initially. Yeah, hopefully it gets fixed after Daytona when we won't need it for a long race for a number of months. Especially for this car. Can never find the perfect notch to go around the corner. And yes, it's a notch. It's a G29. It's gear driven. Granted, it's helical cut gears, so it's not like there's really a defined notch. We go. Honestly, I feel like T1 is the least spicy of the turns with this much rearward brake bias. Yep, fuck that up. That's going to be a very important thing in the race, is realizing when you fucked up the braking for that and just focusing on straightening up and not going into the wall. Or more importantly, going into the grass. Going into the wall will make you go to the pits. Going into the grass will make you go to the pits and lose time. On top of the time you'll already be losing from going to the pits. Yeah, fair max. That's shallow. Yep. We're fine. Honestly, I might have to change my line through there just because of the way that this car is. Can't get away with as much as I can with the GTs. Yeah, obviously, Max. Where am I going? Somewhere, apparently. Also, fuel map 1 on the wheel is fuel map 0, I assume? Or did I hit the button at some point? I didn't realize it. The lap time doesn't suggest I did. Yes, okay. Not great, not terrible. Hey, Kiosk. I see a plane in the background. Fuck's sake. Blank. Fortunately, how much we wear the plank in the race doesn't matter. Right, Max? Right? You haven't done that to us yet, right? Right? Please say yes. He's gotta go. Well, fuck. Oh, and then I hit the slowdown zone. That doesn't let you move at all. I'm really being mean to those rear tires, and it's fine. Honestly, I want to try 54 again. Definitely tuned most of the spiciness out of it. The rest I could get used to just by going to 0.4, but I'm going to try 0.0 again. Why not? Gee, Max, I never would have guessed. Not like I'm intending to scrape the plank on everything. course, you talk about not shifting into first gear too late. In T1, you kind of can't help it. Rear tires, but works for plank too. I mean, still, never would have guessed. Pumps. Fair. I wish I could say the same about doing shit for 5M, but unfortunately it took until just the end of last year for anything to actually come to fruition. But in that regard, I'm just glad I actually asked EJ, because otherwise we'd still have nothing. Ah, that's unfortunate. And that's why that's unfortunate. Oh, for fuck's... Max, fix the fucking track! This is getting obnoxious. I want to try something. Yes, thank you. Where is it? Somewhere here? I actually don't remember at all where it is. Max, where's the, FSR settings? Is it just under general or somewhere else? Graphics adjustments? Yeah, there it is. Disable for screenshots, absolutely. Old implementation. Best quality is 87. Or I can do custom. Oh. Oh, that's what custom does. Sure. 87. Let's see how bad this looks. Let's see how much it doesn't affect my frame rate. Oh boy. There's been a lot of chat going on. Let's see. I said open that app. Okay. Going with the 77% option would have actually been closer to 1080p internal. Well, that didn't really help much. Still very much GPU bound, and it's not helped. Visually, though, does it look? Oh, I think I see some funkiness with. Yeah, I forgot that. It's okay. I'm gonna have to go back out to turn off FSR here shortly, anyway. Did you put the wall in there so we can't cheese the pit lane? Was there originally on this version? Ah. So that's a yes. One way or another. I mean, I can definitely see some funkiness on distant objects. But that's kind of what you come to expect with this stuff. Yeah, there's definitely some noise in the background now. I mean, my frame rate is definitely more stable than it used to be. But you can see what the GPU is doing, and it's all over the place. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely fuzziness in the crowd that goes away as you get closer. Alright. What if I make it even more aggressively bad? Sad 25% for testing. I mean, I feel like a little lower than 77 would be better, because it would be putting it closer, but what's 67? What approximately is 67? 964p. 965, really. That is rather low. I want to see how bad it is. The number after 66. Thank you, kiosk. Thanks. Appreciate it. Also, too many goddamn trash car screenshots. Oh. That just immediately looks worse. Is it just me, or like you see what you seeing what I'm seeing? That just, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Soapy. Also, I went over, but I was within the limit still. So, thank you for the wiggle room. That was close. My frame rate is much more stable though. It's like solidly, okay, not solidly, but very consistently 144 now. And the number's actually going green occasionally. But the visual fidelity is just horrific. Yeah, I mean, look at the poles in the distance. Look at everything in the distance. Like, I'm not trying to shit on FSR that much. It's a very important thing to have, and it's great that it exists, because for people like Max, whose GPUs are not as powerful, it can be a very important tool if you're willing to put up with the bit of visual fidelity loss. I'm just complaining because I don't get a stable 144 is all. Yeah, Max isn't and will not use it, and I'm not going to use it either. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I used it back when I had the 780. Because, again, you gotta do what you gotta do. But with the 2080 Ti, if it was DLSS, at least version 3, if not version 4, which I haven't actually tested for myself yet, then maybe. But FSR? No, thank you. Alright, I know I didn't get that much practice in, but I feel like now's not the worst time since I'm already out of it. Not the worst time to switch over to the night server. It's not like I want to be doing this all night anyway. Yeah, I mean, Max, if it didn't look better than 2, what's the point of it existing? If it's not getting better with the newer versions, what's the point? Also, I am now alone on the server. This is... yeah, this looks so much better. This is where the performance is really going to start becoming an issue, though. Nighttime with a lot of cars on the track, probably, hopefully, maybe. With all the lighting. Always a game of chance. When do you disable your limiter? How early dare you disable it? Too early and you're gonna get a speeding penalty. Yeah, I mean, Max, honestly, I wouldn't have even considered it for a minute. But then I saw a post on the Satisfactory subreddit, like, people are actually saying it makes a notable difference. And so, I haven't really seen it for myself, but I do plan to check it out. Because I definitely do notice DLSS 3 from time to time, and if switching to DLSS 4 can take some of that jankiness out of it and make it that little bit better, even a fair bit better. It doesn't have to be perfect, but better it can be, the better. Yeah, that was way too much speed to throw it in there with. It's the first lap out. What am I doing? Yeah, Max. And that's the other thing, like, I currently run at like 60 FPS in Satisfactory to keep the GPU load down. If I can use DLSS to crank the frame rate up a bit and still get pretty good quality, that's another nice little benefit. My display can display all these frames, I might as well take advantage of it, right? Before it dies on me again. This is where the corner is, right? I forgot to put the brake bias back down. That doesn't help. Forgetting the brake bias. Because at the very least, I got used to driving it at 55. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm having issues more with other things, so I feel like I'm probably going to end up going around 54 for brake balance. Not going to go into the 53s, it's already spicy enough as it is. It's at least bearable levels of spiciness. Yeah, the amount of rotation under braking there, without locking the brakes either. Come on. Yeah, I forgot to tip it in again. Don't know where flat spots went. Well, if they don't exist anymore, I ain't gonna complain. I like a 33. Man, that is spicy, but it rotates in so nicely. Like, you can just see how much the car turns in under braking. But it's so nice for going through there. Oh, too much. And I'm in the grass again. Never mind. Yeah, for T1 alone, I feel like 54 is worth it. If you can keep it under control through there, I mean, you can see just how much I'm able to keep the car under control and carry speed in through there. Just gotta be careful with it. I didn't floor it too early there. I almost did. Whoops. Eventually get it around the turn. early. Yep. No. Come on. Keep moving. Cool. We're a bit faster because of course we are. More than enough fuel to top off completely. Screw it, just do it. I've destroyed my front arrow. I've opted to pit out of sequence. Not as bad as I-renting, at least. True. Oh, look at that. Fuel taking ever so slightly longer. EJ should reconsider his priorities then. That is so much worse, honestly. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'd rather drive Maggiore for sure. You know, I can get that argument, Max, but at the same time, for that track in particular, like if it was Dingle's track, then yeah, let's do something else, but Maggiore, on the other hand, you know? It is really annoying about locking up there. Also, I'm gonna be a bit controversial here, maybe, but just want to point out, like, Imola isn't that good anymore. Just saying. That's gonna be fun. Max. That left, or that right front does not like to unlock. Okay, so 53.6 is apparently doable. And I even went faster somehow. Slightly. Around a damn turn eventually. Doesn't help that I keep braking too early. Oh look, he didn't leave. Yeah, that will probably happen. Yeah, rearward brake bias just feels like a cheat code for turn 1. Honestly. I'm having 0 issues there, even as I keep pushing it further rearward. Okay, there we go. And it's just turning the car in so nicely. Granted, if I ever have to panic brake, I'm probably gonna fucking die. But just have to hope that the GT3s don't do anything stupid. Yes, I'm assuming it will be a GT3's fault. It's also a very big assumption. Shame this isn't a good lap, because that was a good bus stop. The best I've done it. Oh my god, that rotation on their initial braking. You had to go -4 on it? Jesus. Alright, well I'm at 53 now. Spicy. That's too much. That is too much. I think 53.4 is livable though. Not recommended, perhaps, but for me at least, it seems livable. Maybe 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 6. Yep, no surprise there. Yeah, having the free turn-in assist into T1 is very nice. it's also dangerous. But when it works properly, it's very nice. To be fair, it's taken me that long to spin because of the brake bias, right? Like, I haven't spun yet like that. Not in that corner. I spun when I went all the way down to 53, but, I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise. I would not necessarily recommend this low a brake balance to most people that we tend to race with, but I might just have to do it. Certainly 54. Maybe 53.6. Yeah, maybe, Max. Yeah. That's what I get for throwing it in there like that. Well, at least I'm still on the track now. Back on the track. Yeah, no, I'm very surprised it's working, Max. It's very dangerous, but if you can live with it. Yep. That works. Yeah, just slightly fucked. Even with the garbage arrow now, it's still... Yep, nope. Did the turn just fine. Brake bias OP. That said, I want to go back to the daytime server and see how that goes. No W. How about that? Can you put it on 120% brake pressure for 2 to 3 laps at 53.6 or higher? Also, I'm going to try as is first. Correct-ish one for the IRL cars? Okay. Yeah, kiosk, because I wasn't talking about knees or anything, so it should have been quite obvious. Yes, I just referenced that in 2025. Got a problem with that? I'm gonna keep it at 54 initially. Ah. I see. Gotta get the car up to temperature first. Take a couple of laps. Oh boy.
RCS_Inkleberg just resubscribed for 36 months. Distraction, 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 distraction.
You know, that works better when I'm actually trying to push the car. I'm not still taking it fairly easy. Also, thank you for the resubscription, Bingle. Can't forget that snippet, even if you're being a nuisance with your distractions, or at least trying to be. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Distraction, 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 distraction.
Oh good, it's over. That's still my worst corner, easily, at this point.
CS_Inkleberg says drink, you fool.
Controlling someone on CSP cord. Nice. Should have died. God damn it. How was I doing it on the nighttime server? Not like that. That was too late. Too slow. Wasn't sure where they were going, so I didn't know whether I should stay behind and wait to go to the left or go to the right. To be fair, I don't think they knew what they were doing either. .54 is honestly safest of the spicy picks. Because that was not good. Yeah, Max. I mean, tires are different. All tires are different, and they're made differently, and that affects the heating cycles, how quickly they get up to temperature, how quickly they're usable, and such. But yeah, generally you can't just be good on the outlet. Formula One is an exception because the tires are not designed to last very long. Yeah. But maybe the reason why I don't tend to complain too much about how long it takes. Like, it takes a while, but I'm not gonna cry about it or anything. But I also have real world experience, so I know that, you know, tires don't necessarily get up to temperature that fast. Not real world experience with these cars, this series, or anything, to be fair. Yeah, I've really got to figure out that turn. Also, I had my window open for multiple hours earlier to try and keep the temperature in check in my room, and now that it's been closed for the last almost 2 hours, well, the heat's currently on now, and it's extremely unpleasant. Way too bloody hot in here now. Especially when the heat's actively running. I saw that I was green finally. He's like, oh good, I'm improving. Oh wait, no, that's just on my previous time, which was still a 35. Yeah, I was doing that much better on the other server. If I use that aggressive a brake bias in the race, I'm gonna have to be very careful. Because if there's anybody around me, they'll think that I'm driving erratically, when in reality, it's just the brake bias. Temps making a difference? Yeah, probably. I mean, obviously temps are making a difference. I don't expect to get into the 33s because this isn't the nighttime server. expect to go faster on that server and slower on this one. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of weird having to turn out of the turn a bit in order to get through the turn. On your 4th lap. Yeah, the tires don't take that long to heat up, we know. Or at least I know. Little early. Made it work. It was stupid, but I made it work. Could have been a little later on the break. Alright, you wanted me to try higher pressure and die as a result of it. When was the last time we had to use that damn button? Not used to it. French countryside. Yeah, exactly. Oh boy. Make sure my pedal is calibrated fully. It should be by this point. You never know. Yeah, like, my pedal is about as close as you're going to get to having a load cell without actually having a load cell, and even this is, I can already tell you, it's too much. I'm barely having to push into the brake at all, and it's wanting to lock. I'm guessing you can't change that setting on the fly, right? That's something you can only do from the pits. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be changeable on the fly. Which is why I went back to the pits in the first place. I'm not even sure I want to move the bias rearward further, but I will. We'll see how badly I die. I see. Don't read into the delta any because it's a 35 it's comparing against. Oh, it's not very fast in the first place. Yeah, that is too much pressure. I might be able to deal with like 110%, but 120 is just too much for my particular brake pedal. Yeah, too much pressure. It's been 2 hours. And honestly, I kind of feel like I'm done for the night. Things were learned. Shut up, Max. There is a reminder to myself. Didn't even do a full race distance. I didn't even do a full race stint at any point. Partially because I kept going out into the grass and then getting stuck or going into a wall. Because it's unforgiving when you do that. But definitely learned some things. Got some good information for next week. Now, in reality, I should be hitting up this server a fair amount over the next week. In reality, I'm not going to touch it again until next Friday, the night of the race. Because I'm good like that. But I got my practice in, at least a little. What's the current attendance looking like? Or was it links? Not many people have responded. Fortunately, most people that have responded are going for the GTs. Hopefully it continues in that direction, because again, if you really want to tempt fate with it, then by all means, go for it. But I think most people are probably better off not with those cars. Although those ones are quite old and out of date at this point. Yeah, I think most people are going to have a better time if they stick to the GTs. But I'm me, so I'm going to do the prototype. Anyway. Yeah. I'm done for the night. Like I said, and that should be obvious by the fact that I'm on the end scene. But I'll be back tomorrow night. And I hope a lot of people are there as well. I've been busy this week. I'm not going to say with what, but I've been busy this week. So, that's exciting. As a reminder, it says GTA. It's 5M specifically. I don't know if there is a game category for 5M. I don't think it is. And considering it's still technically GTA, 5M is just a mod for single player. It's still GTA at the end of the day. It's just not vanilla, is all. But yeah, tomorrow night, at the usual time, the newer start time, now that I'm in control, at least primarily. Yeah. Well, like I said, Kiosk, it's a mod. 5M is a mod. It's not a game. It's a mod for a game, so it shouldn't be in the list. It'd be like having your game set to be like Feed the Beast instead of Minecraft or something like that. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, hopefully a fair amount of people show up. I think we had about a dozen last week. Hopefully that number will only go up with time. Because things are only getting better. And no, that I'm not saying that like Planes vs. RPGs is back. It's not happening for a while. Just don't expect that for a while. It's slow going because I can't be bothered, especially when I've been working on other things. But yeah, like I said, what I have been working on is worthwhile. So look forward to that. And yeah, I don't know. Many of us are going to be distracted by a certain race tomorrow. Woohoo. But that doesn't start yet, so I'm just not going to worry about it right this second. Tomorrow. It's a tomorrow issue, not a today issue. Although it technically is tomorrow already. And oh yeah, our resident professional. Can we call him a professional at this point? Our resident racer, Skiri, aka Elliot Skier. He's starting, or he qualified the car on pole. I don't know if he's starting or not. I haven't been paying any attention to it, but yeah. But yeah, does it for a living. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. So hopefully their team does well. Oh, silver. Gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to add. There's racing going on tomorrow. Yay. Oh, did he get promoted to gold? Well, there you go. Yeah. There you go. I legitimately have nothing else to add. 24 hours, Daytona, Rolex 24 at Daytona. Do they still call it that? Either way, that's tomorrow. Not that that involves any of us directly, except for Skiri. And, GTA is going to be tomorrow night, where I at least will attempt to go faster, and we'll see how rude the random gods are. And no, I still haven't rigged the system. Predominant can confirm he has access to the source code. But anyway, yeah. Go up tomorrow night. If you can. Take part. Let's race. The more the merrier. Let's do it. Yeah, no, that's basically it. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna run ads though, because I can. Don't like it? Too bad. Oh, actually, if you don't like it, leave. Get out. Don't watch the ads. It's as simple as that. End of the stream, you're not gonna miss anything. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next time. Later.